Hi, I'm Gabriel Venus, one of the fourth of the BS Cream 2-1, and I will discuss about risk. Risk is the likelihood that something bad will happen that causes harm to an informational asset or the loss of asset. The likelihood that a threat will use a vulnerability to cause harm creates a risk. When a threat does use a vulnerability to inflict harm, it has an impact.
Risk. It is the probability that something bad may happen to cause harm. It can be a threat of damage, loss of life, or any other negative occurrence that may be caused by internal or external vulnerability. Difference of risk to vulnerability, threat, and impact. When we say risk are the losses and harm caused by hazard. Pag sinabi naman nating vulnerability ay ang kahinaan ng isang kumpanya na pwedeng i-take advantage ng kanilang kalaban at gagamitin iyon laban sa kanila. At pag sinabi naman nating threat ay natural or man-made activity na nagdudulot ng kapahamakan sa mga tao at sa ating kalikasan. At pag sinabi naman nating impact ay ang kahinatnan ng mga masasamang pangyayaring ito tulad ng loss of life, loss of property, loss of confidentiality at iba pa.
Risk management. The process of selecting and implementing security countermeasures to achieve an acceptable level of risk at an acceptable cost. The process of identifying vulnerabilities and threats from resources used by an organization in achieving business objectives and deciding what countermeasures, if any, to take in reducing risk to an acceptable level.
Risk management. Ito yung para ma-achieve ng business ang objectives nila. Aalamin nila lahat ng vulnerabilities and threats ng kumpanya para na din makadecide sila kung ano ang gagawin at i-implement nilang countermeasures para mabawasan ang risk ng kumpanya. Tapos, dapat ang mga countermeasures na ito ay dapat at an acceptable cost lang, hindi yung masyadong magastos para hindi malugi ang kumpanya. Dapat ay laging isagawa ang risk management dahil change is constant. Hindi natin alam kung kailan ulit magkakaroon ng new threats and vulnerabilities, so dapat ay prepared tayo sa kung ano man ang dala ng future. Dapat din ay effective ang countermeasure na ipapatupad ng kumpanya doon sa ari-arian or asset na pinaprotektahan ng kumpanya. At dapat din ay worth it yung cost ng countermeasure na yun sa asset na pinaprotektahan nila. Pinagkaiba ng risk management sa risk analysis, diba sa risk management ay identify lahat ng vulnerabilities and threats para makagawa ng countermeasures. Then sa risk analysis naman, i-examine yung mga vulnerability, probability, and criticality of potential threats. That includes natural and man-made risk. Yung tatlong yon, madidiscuss yun mamaya. Sa risk analysis, i-assess yung situation para alam kung ano yung i-manage na risk, kung ano yung papatupad na countermeasures.
Hi, I am Dan Verdian Vilbar, one of the fourth of BS Cream 2-1, and I will discuss about vulnerability. Any weakness that can be exploited by an adversary to gain access to an asset.
Vulnerability. Ito ay mga kahinaan ng isang kumpanya na maaaring i-take advantage ng iba upang makagain ng access sa kanilang mga informations, material information o anumang activities na maaaring valuable sa isang kumpanya. Asset. Ito ay mga informations, material information o activity na maaaring mayroong positive value sa isang kumpanya, ito man ay private or government entity. Adversary. Ito ay mga tao, grupo o isang organisasyon na maaaring mag-conduct ng isang activity na makapagbibigay o mag-cause ng harm sa isang private or government entity. Countermeasures for vulnerability. An action taken or a physical entity used to reduce or eliminate one or more vulnerabilities. Cost of a possible countermeasure may be monetary but may also include non-monetary costs such as reduced operational efficiency, adverse publicity, unfavorable working conditions, and political consequences.
Probability, the chance or likelihood that a loss will take place, indicated by mathematical statement concerning the possibility of an event occurring. Probability is quantified as a number between 0 and 1, where 0 indicates impossibility and 1 indicates certainty.
Probability is a chance that something will happen, and it is represented by a number. If the probability is 1, an event is certain to happen. But if the probability is 0, an event cannot possibly happen. And if there is a chance that an event will happen, then its probability is between 0 and 1. If the probability is 0.999, it is virtually certain that an event will happen. If it is 0.75, it is very probable for an event to happen. If it is 0.50, there is an average probability that an event will happen. If it is 0.25, it is less probable for an event to happen. And if it is 0.001, it is very improbable for an event to happen.
Criticality, the impact of a loss as measured in financial terms, how important it is in terms of survival or existence of the organization.
Vulnerability, ito yung weakness na maaaring maging dahilan ng pagkakaroon ng loss ng kumpanya. Sa probability, yun yung chance or likelihood na magkakaroon ng loss sa kumpanya. Ngayon, ang criticality naman ay kung gaano kalakas ang impact ng loss dun sa kumpanya or kung gaano ka-severe yung effect ng loss dun sa business. It includes the following cost considerations. So the formula for criticality cost of the loss is i-add mo lahat ng cost of permanent replacement, cost of temporary replacement, related cost, and discounted cash. Then i-minus mo yung difference ng insurance and allocable insurance premium. For percentage of impact, kung 100%, fatal yung loss sa company. Pag nasunog ang buong kumpanya, it is fatal. Kasi magko-construct ulit sila ng panibagong building, so magastos yun. Magkakos siya ng napakalaking loss sa kumpanya. Kung 75%, very serious. 50% average, 25% less serious. Then, pag 0%, hindi importanteng loss dun sa company.
Hi, I'm John D. Santos, one of the fourth of BS Cream 2-1, and I will discuss about loss event profile, loss event probability or frequency, loss event criticality, loss event profile, the kind of threats or risks affecting the assets to be safeguarded.
Loss event profile ay yung mga threats or risks na maaaring makaapekto sa assets or ari-arian ng business. Kunyari, sa grocery store, ang loss event profile dun ay yung pag may nagsha-shoplift o gumagawa ng pilferage. O sa kumpanya, kung sinasabotahe yung mga equipments dun sa company, yun yung tinatawag na loss event profile.
Loss event probability or frequency, the likelihood or probability of those threats becoming actual loss events.
Loss event probability or frequency. Frequency, kung gaano kadalas nangyari ang isang bagay. Kunyari, sa inventory ng mga finished goods ko or yung mga products ko. Bakit kahapon kompleto naman pero ngayon kulang ng 2? Sa probability naman, ano yung percentage ng possibility na pilferage yung nangyayari dun sa pagkawala ng mga products ko? Ang basic concept ng loss event probability or frequency, the more ways a particular event can occur in given circumstances, the greater the probability that it will occur. Gaya ng sa example ko kanina, bakit ba hindi sakto yung count ng inventory ng finished products ko? Baka yung circumstances, kunyari, hindi pala accurate yung bilang, kaya akala ko may nawawala, yun pala yung saktong bilang talaga. Or baka naman hindi na-lock yung warehouse na pinagtataguan ng mga goods ko, baka may nakapasok tapos nakuha nila. Or baka may inuwi yung nag-handle ng inventory dun sa finished goods ko, kaya kulang na yung bilang ng mga products ko. So the more na yung circumstances ng hindi accurate yung bilang ng inventory ng products ko ay dahil may kumukuha, ganon, the greater the probability na pilferage yung nangyayari sa business ko. Then mataas din yung probability na malulugi ako kung madalas nangyayari yung pilferage tas hindi ko napigilan. So magkakaroon ng loss dun sa business ko.
Loss event criticality, the impact or effect upon the assets or upon the enterprise responsible for the assets if the loss occurs.
Sa lost event criticality naman, ano yung impact or effect ng mga losses ng asset ko dun sa business ko? Gamitin natin yung example ko kanina. So kung nagpatuloy nga yung pilferage, bababa lang ba yung net income ko or talagang totally magsasarado yung business? So syempre kung di mo gagawin ng paraan yung pilferage, talagang malulugi ka. Pero syempre kung aware ka naman na may pilferage sa business, gagawa ka ng paraan para yung mababang income mo eventually tataas din yan. So makakabalik ka na ulit sa dating productivity ng business mo. Probability and criticality matrix pinapakita yung relationship between probability and criticality or impact and the risk levels. Para mas maintindihan natin yung matrix, gamitin natin tong illustration na nakalagay kung ano yung risk levels. Kunyari, low risk, moderate risk, minimum risk, gano'n. First example, mali yung brush na ginamit ko sa panlinis ng, kunyari, kotse. Yung probability na yung brush ang gagamitin ko sa panlinis ng kotse is rare kasi first time ko lang na maglinis, hindi ko naman alam na mali pala yung brush. Baka yun yung situation. At saka rare din naman yung probability na magkakaroon ng aksidente kung mali yung brush na ginamit. Sa impact naman or sa criticality, naglibol lang siya kasi minor scratches lang naman, hindi naman nasira yung kotse totally. So, minimum risk lang ang example. Next, yung nag-welding ka ng walang goggles. Siguro dahil nakalimutan niya gamitin kasi nagmamadali siya. Pero yung probability na magkakaroon ng aksidente dahil sa hindi pag-wear ng goggles is almost certain base dito sa nahanap kong matrix. Then, ang criticality or impact ay catastrophic kasi pwedeng masira ang mata ng tao kung hindi naka-goggles habang nag-welding. So, extreme risk yung example natin.
Hi, I am Lee Martzihada, one of the fourth of BS Cream to the Shuan, and I will discuss about risk management, alternatives, and strategies. Risk avoidance, eliminating or removing the risk totally from the business, government, or industrial environment which the risk manager has responsibility.
Risk avoidance literally means iiwasan mo yung risk. Meaning, hindi sila gagawa ng something na alam nilang may matitrigger na risk. Katulad na lang sa mga construction industry, pinatigil nila lahat ng mga paggawa ng buildings ngayon dahil sa kinakaharap nating pandemic. Para maiwasan ang risk na mahawa yung mga workers sa COVID-19, pinatigil muna ang pag-construct ng mga buildings.
Risk reduction, decreasing the risk by minimizing the probability of potential loss. This reduction of criminal opportunity is often accomplished by situational crime prevention strategies to discourage, deter, or deny criminal incidents.
Kung ang risk avoidance, iiwasan yung risk. Sa risk reduction, hindi nila iiwasan yung risk, pero i-mitigate nila yon. Example, sa construction ulit, hindi naman may iwasan magkaroon ng injuries or minor na cuts or sugat yung mga construction workers. Kaya, para mabawasan yung risk na dulot ng sa construction, gumagamit sila ng mga protective equipment gaya ng helmet, ng goggles, ng gloves, ng boots, mask, at iba pa.
Risk spreading. Spreading the risk through compartmentation or decentralization to limit the impact of the potential loss.
Risk spreading, meaning, i-decentralize mo yung risk. Paano? Kunyari ako gusto kong magtayo ng business. Pero para mas spread yung risk or para hindi ko sarilihin lahat ng risk na dala ng business na ipapatayo ko, maghahanap ako ng partner so that I'm not the only one to handle the risks that we will encounter in our business.
Risk transfer. Moving the financial impact of the potential loss over an insurance company.
Kung ang risk spreading, isi-share ko yung risk sa iba. Ang risk transfer naman, ita-transfer totally yung risk sa third-party company. Pero, hindi lang simple na ita-transfer mo yung risk dun sa third-party company. Dapat ay bayaran mo din sila. Yun yung tinatawag na periodic payments. Periodic meaning at an interval. So, babayaran mo sila maybe monthly or yearly, depende sa pinag-usapan nyo. Ang perfect example ng risk transfer ay yung insurance. Kunyari, bumili ako ng kotse. Babayaran ko yung insurance niya monthly para kung may mangyaring masama sa kotse ko, mapapalitan pa rin yun.
Risk self-assumption. Planned assumption and acceptance of the potential risk by making a deliberate managerial decision of doing nothing about the threat or setting aside resources for use in case of a specific loss incident.
Risk self-assumption, meaning aware ka na sa mga risk na pwedeng mangyari. So, either you do something about it or papabayaan mo lang. For example, bumili ako ng bahay. Aware ako sa mga risk na dala ng mga catastrophic events na pwedeng mangyari gaya ng bagyo, sunog, ganun. Kaya, ipapa-insure ko yung bahay.
Combination of all mentioned. Using a combination of two or more of strategies to manage potential risks and threats.
Combination of all mentioned, it means pwede kang gumamit ng two or more risk management strategies. For example, sa construction industry, yung mga construction workers, hindi may iwasan na magka-injury sila or magkasugat during the construction. So, hindi enough yung risk reduction. Pwede din sila magkaroon ng health insurance or dito sa Pilipinas, PhilHealth, para in case na ma-hospital sila, meron silang pambayad.